Hello. Welcome to the movie aftermath of a very slightly violent year.
A kind of maybe slightly violent?
A more violent year than others.
A year that has shown more violence on the average than the year before it and the year to come.
I always thought it was weird when I saw the trailers for this. And it was rated R for language and some violence.
Some violence. Yeah, that's it. There really is only some violence.
No, it's funny because when the lady...
I bet it's only R because the dude shoots himself.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That was a lot of blood, though, to be fair. No, it was really funny because since we saw at the ArcLight, they have the lady present. Welcome to ArcLight Cinemas. Here's our presentation.
Enjoy.
Please enjoy a most violent year. And I'm like, isn't that a bit of a contradiction?
Contradiction. Isn't that an oxymoron?
No, this is a tricky movie because artistically and technically, it is very good. It's very well acted. It's very well shot.
It's boring, and I feel like not much gets done.
This is true. This is a gangster movie where only two people get killed.
No, he kills himself. I don't even count that as getting killed.
Okay, and one guy he's killed off screen, I guess, because
yeah, because the
from
truck
the car crash.
flips.
Yeah,
yeah.
It looks like a gangster movie. It has the color palette. The guy dresses like a gangster. There's
except for that horrible coat he always wears.
Yeah,
the coat is hideous.
It's very well acted. It's generally well written. Though the characterization seems really random at times. No, I started seeing that when it was at the birthday party with Jessica Chastain, and when she goes out to see the police officer to convince him to give them time to get the guests out and to hide their files. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's okay." He's like, "It's a birthday party. Can you give us this chance, please?" And she's very nice and sweet. And then
and she tells him to fuck himself.
And edit listen to the scene later. She's like, "My dad's gonna fuck you up."
No, my husband's gonna fuck you up.
No, she's like, my dad. She's my father. She's not like my husband. He's gonna fuck you up.
It's the same. And if you try to fuck with my husband, he will murder you.
And that's not even a. That's literally 5 minutes later.
This is a movie I would call a most pretty good lamps year.
Yeah.
There's some pretty good lamps.
Again,
there's more cool lamps than there is violence.
It's a good looking movie. That was a really funny comment because Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, their family just moved into this new mansion, and then one of the first things, and they have the shot where it's behind their family and they're looking over their house and they're asking their daughters, "How do you like the house?" And the woman says, "I really like that door."
The door.
It's like,
what? Come on. I really like that door. I feel like playing with a gun in front of it.
And it's a movie that feels tense. And, it sets up a lot of scary things.
It doesn't even.
It feels like because I like the themes of the movie because it's about sort of feeling secure or unsecure of having the American dream. And it's a topic that could be said in any time period. It could be said now, but Maggie and Sen in 1981.
So that you have ugly cars.
Yeah.
All those cars.
And whatever the hell is whatever was his hair a mullet? Would you call it a mullet? No, because it's at the back. But it's.
Dude, I don't even know. It was like a pompadour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's it. And Jessica Chastain cannot do bangs.
She looks good in the movie though.
Yeah.
Good for her. Why does he have to have the stereotypical gold fucking Mexican chain? Come on. When they go to the
half the time I kept forgetting he was Mexican.
Right? When they go to Julia's house and they start speaking Spanish, I'm like,
I thought there was gonna be.
I was like, why do they have to be speaking Spanish? That's so racist. Why can't they be speaking Russian? What if he comes in and starts speaking Spanish and the lady's like, what? How dare you assume that I only speak Spanish? I speak 7 languages. Yeah. Not one of them is Spanish. Start speaking Swedish and Russian. It's like, how dare you?
Those are the pitfalls of making...
You racist motherfucker.
Those are the pitfalls of making a movie that's... It's not exactly prose, but it's very much it doesn't tell you everything, but gives you enough details so you can fill out the blanks yourself.
It tells you everything.
What?
It doesn't keep anything back. You don't have to figure anything out yourself.
But it doesn't say it out front. It gives you.
It totally says it out front. He's like, stop it. You're like, what are you talking about? Stop saying things up front without any explanation.
No, I have a problem like, with conversations like, what does that mean? And she's like, you know what that means. With like when like they're talking about some kind of oil business thing. Again, this is like, it's supposed to be a violent gangster movie, but like a big part of the third act is just him going to.
This should be called a least violent year, a less violent year, a least violent year.
Like Inherent Vice had as much violence as that.
Inherent Vice had way more. Way more.
Yeah.
Way more.
Well, at least
someone dies on a trampoline.
It had like Inherent Vice has like twice as many deaths. At least
way more than twice.
At least twice as many deaths.
And it's so bad.
And that's supposed to be a comedy.
That's movie of the year for me. Inherent Vice was my favorite. If you want to see a most violent year, instead, we would suggest Inherent Vice. As a perfect substitute for a much better time.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Because it
fulfills the quotas of a most violent year. Being a lot better.
I can recommend on a critical level. I can recommend a most violent year, but on an entertainment level, not really.
Not at all.
It's like no, when the movie wants to be tense and exciting, it can be.
But it's not though. You're like
that's clearly not the focus
of the movie.
It's not like
life threatening. He's like, oh, I might not be able to get this expansion thing.
Like the first. Oh
no, I have to take a loan.
that's like the whole third act. Is he getting
He starts begging for money.
Not even begging. He's just sort of that well composure. It's like. I'm asking you with my hat in my hand, even though I brought no hat. And
what an asshole! How hard would it be to bring a hat?
I love like they show him running in the movie, and he still is not that good of a runner or a jogger.
Not, yeah. They do a lot of setup for that chase. Like a lot of setup.
That was
the whole opening of the movie. Him jogging many times. That's a lot of setup for a very bad finish.
The most strangely like sort of staged, but also kind of tense chase scene.
It wasn't even tense.
No, it was like okay.
I kept expecting him to disappear, but he keeps being. You're like, oh, he might be too far away. Oh no, he's right there.
No, the editor was always like, okay. It was like, okay. Oscar Isaac, like you see him driving, then it cuts to him behind the oil truck, and it keeps doing that for like a minute. Mm-hmm. It's like this is a weird scene, and like because it's an oil truck, it's not going fast at all.
At all.
And then for some reason, it just like it tips over something,
and it has much better maneuverability than the car. He's and the truck's like. And then it looks like it disappears.
Yeah.
Who is that tricking? It's a tunnel.
No.
Come on, truck. Did you make him think you disappeared?
It's like, oh no, it's complete darkness. Like, wait, I have headlights.
Oh wait, they put on their brake lights. Cool.
Nice of them.
Oh, what is this
It's
movie?
weird. No, because this movie comes from J.C. Chandor, who did Margin Call which I haven't seen yet, though it's supposed to be great, and All Is Lost with Robert Redford, which is one of my favorite movies of last year. And that movie contains only one actor and like one paragraph of dialogue, and then like
what is this, WALL-E?
Yes, no, it's like Gravity, but better. And like that's just it. That was a whole movie of just a guy stranded in like the ocean, and he doesn't talk to anything, and that was way more exciting than this.
My balls are more exciting than this. And they aren't that exciting.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I really want to like this movie. Because I love the themes of like how like the cost of feeling secure over the the price of the American dream, the cost of security, or like personal like security.
I thought it was pretty lame.
I like those kinds of themes. I like even like they try to squeeze in a bit of like the whole like male ego thing with like between the.
Barely did.
Yeah,
I'm pussing out.
Yeah, like Jessica Chastain. She's getting a lot of buzz for this movie. She's not in it that much. Mm-mm. She's only in it for like probably like half an hour, 40 minutes of it. Like after the birthday party,
And
she's
she's
gone.
always in a slip.
Yeah. Like I thought she'd be more violent because she's like the one with the gang. She's the one who's part of the actual gangster family. And like you think she'd shoot people, but she shoots a deer like 3 times.
Ew.
And I guess I understand why she's in the back.
The intensity of this movie comes from sudden and unexpected noise.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like, oh, there's a deer. Why is that so loud?
Yeah.
Gunshots. Why is that so loud? I thought like someone came up and shot his wife.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like he was gonna turn around and she was shot.
No, I thought like when the guy Julian like he showed up, they're gonna do like a Sopranos thing and just cut right there. And I thought that was, I know it's ripping off the Sopranos, but at least it gets people talking.
No, it wouldn't. People would be like, "This is a knockoff piece of shit." Then instead of being like, "This is a piece of shit," they'd be like, "This is a knockoff piece of shit" versus a piece of shit.
What's worse?
Obviously, the knockoff piece of shit, because you had this structure that you could follow. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
But you even fucked that up.
Yeah. I guess.
Go see Inherent Vice.
Yeah. It's out this weekend to more theaters, so like you have less.
Inherent Vice is great. Evan's gonna put in a animatic of the Inherent Vice logo coming up about now.
Man, that logo always looks like, that makes me excited. That logo
It's so
looks
sexy.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I still love that part of the trailer. Just in time for Christmas.
Oh, I love that part. Yeah, I saw that during Big Eyes. This is where we have the like slide and there's Inherent Vice. And then, woo, go see Inherent Vice. Just in time for Christmas.
Yeah. That's adorable.
Chinese Christmas.
But yeah, this movie was
Garbage.
I want to say at least check it out on DVD, but then you'd probably fall asleep at home.
You would. I was expecting people to be. Was that dude in front of us shushing me?
I think he was bored too. But after
Why did he shush me? He was like, "I am so bored. I'm gonna make entertainment." Shh. Honey, I just shushed that guy.
Why don't we do it?
And then I just started flipping him off.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I think we've said all we can. Like, the acting's good, but nothing like nothing memorable.
The whole Julian dude sucks. I don't like that actor. He's not good.
That's why he's on Scorpion for like, I don't know.
Fuck Scorpion.
I don't know if like
I need that show to be canceled. I have a whole list of demands, and on that is it gets canceled.
Yeah, but violent year. Not so violent at all.
Bye-bye, Inherent Vice.
Bye.